All right, good afternoon.
Broke into, according to this, went to a rock burger with a gun. At gunpoint, forced his way to the safe, like $11,000 in it. He's out on.
There you go. All right, good afternoon. My name is John Hurley. I'm your judge. This afternoon we're in first appearance court. Today's the day the court determines whether or not there's probable cause for your arrest. We're not here for trial. You don't need to tell us what happened, what did not happen. Please understand you have the constitutional right to remain silent. If you give up that right, whatever you say can and will be used against you. Also, if you have a private attorney, let me know who that is.
I got it.
We will contact your attorney and let them know that you're in court. Now see, Irina Mcka. Do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Russian, Russian to English, truthfully and to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Ryan Priscilla, Your Honor. Sorry, Paul Ryan.
Okay.
I got it.
Hi, good afternoon, Ms. Mcka.
Здравствуйте, госпожа Макеева.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, you are charged with grand theft.
Вас обвиняют в краже в крупных размерах.
The court finds probable cause.
Судья считает, что есть достаточно оснований.
Stated there.
I think she's just here recently.
Ma'am, how long have you been in the United States now?
Сколько вы уже в США времени?
10 days.
And
10 дней.
are you just here on vacation?
Вы здесь в отпуске?
Yes.
Yes.
Да, да.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Right, ma'am,
That's-
when do you intend to leave the United States?
Когда вы намереваетесь покинуть Соединенные Штаты?
12.
There's going to be a lot going on this afternoon. That's going to
12.
On the 12th.
Okay. Who is going to bond you from the jail today, ma'am?
Кто внесет выкуп, чтобы вас выпустили из тюрьмы? Залог.
Я сама.
I'm going to do it myself.
Ma'am, your bond's 1,000. Do not return to Dillard's. Thank you.
Ваш залог $1000. Пожалуйста, не возвращайтесь в магазин Dillard's.
Dillard's store. Don't return there.
Да, не возвращайтесь больше в магазин Dillard's никогда.
Now, ma'am, there will be a court date in a month or so here in Broward County regarding this matter.
Через месяц где-то будет назначено судебное заседание здесь, в округе Брауард, по вашему делу.
If you don't show up for that court date,
Если вы не придете на это судебное заседание,
or have an attorney show up on your behalf,
попросите, чтобы пришел адвокат от вашего лица,
there'll be a warrant put out for your arrest.
потому что будет ордер подписан на ваш арест.
And if you ever try to enter the United States after that,
И если вы когда-нибудь попытаетесь после этого въехать обратно в США,
you'll most likely be taken into custody at the point of entry.
скорее всего, вас арестуют в пункте въезда.
Therefore, you may want to hire an attorney before you leave,
Поэтому я рекомендую вам нанять адвоката, прежде чем вы уедете,
so your attorney can go to court for you.
чтобы ваш адвокат пошел в суд и выступал от вашего имени.
Let's be clear.
Я хочу внести ясность.
This matter is not over with today.
Сегодня это дело не закончилось.
Do you understand what I've explained?
Вы поняли то, что вам объяснил?
Да.
Yes.
Ma'am, it's my understanding
Я понимаю, мое понимание такое.
that there are several Russian-speaking attorneys in Broward County,
В нашем округе Брауард есть несколько говорящих на русском языке адвокатов,
especially in the Hollywood area, I believe.
особенно в районе Холливуд.
You may want to look on the internet
Вы можете поискать в сети, в интернете,
to try to find one of those attorneys.
чтобы попытаться найти одного из таких адвокатов.
Thank you, ma'am.
Спасибо вам.
То есть я не могу покинуть территорию США до этого срока, да?
So I cannot leave the United States before this
No, you can
date.
leave the United States,
Вы можете выехать из США,
but when the court
Ну, оставить
when the
представителя.
court hearing occurs in probably the month of February or March,
когда будет судебное заседание, будет, скорее всего, либо в марте, либо в феврале.
if you are not present or an attorney is not present,
Если не присутствуете вы на этом заседании, или ваш адвокат не будет присутствовать,
you'll probably have a warrant put out for your arrest.
будет подписан ордер на ваш арест.
Do you understand?
Это вы понимаете?
Да.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Спасибо.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Do I need to sign your
Yes.
sheet? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right there, thanks. Thank you. There you go. Okay, now,
I know.
let me call up, how about the city of Hollywood, because we only have a couple of those.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe on multiple cases, only 2 defendants, Andrew Lance from the city of Hollywood.
Well, one is Teresa Dewald. Do you have that one?
I don't, but if it's a Hollywood case, I won't handle it.
Okay, where's Teresa Dewald?
North Broward.
Hello, Ms. Dewald. You're here for an open container of alcohol warrant on count 2. Count 1's cannabis. Ma'am,
Yes.
would you be interested in resolving both of those cases today?
Yes.
You could plead no contest and your cases are over with. Do you understand?
Yes.
All you do is plead no contest. We're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an well, you plead no contest. It's over with. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need me to appoint an attorney to help you explain these cases to you and any defenses you may have? Or are you just willing to resolve them right now and just plead no contest?
What's going on?
No contest.
All right, ma'am.
Resolve them right now.
All right. I'll accept that or withhold adjudication. Thank you.
Deal with your guys'
Yeah.
cases. I gotta deal with
Okay. Go ahead.
Who's that? That's the girlfriend that robbed a Rockburger at gunpoint and is out on these 3 cases at
Yeah.
the same time.
It's both taken care of. Withhold adjudication on both.
Well,
Thanks.
you know what?
And then the other
For all
one
we know,
is
she's got issues.
James Pinder.
She's probably got issues too. She's probably gonna go in right now.
Yes, my position for the city of Hollywood, Your Honor, Mr. Pender is a extreme repeat violator. Anything today will be adjudication.
She does. She should just break it out because I'll just leave it. I'm not coming back.
All right. Where's Mr. Pinder? Mr. James Pinder.
I'm guessing this is yours. I can tell you that.
Right.
Yeah. Westmoreland, I think Westmoreland just went through this morning and said he already appointed Shade on it. Yeah, I think he did.
Do we have James Pinder? Is this on?
Here,
Case 9, Your Honor.
hold on.
Pender and Jerry Vaughn. Thank you.
You know, I'm going to reset Pinder for tomorrow. You going to be here tomorrow? No. I'm going to have something here, though. I'm going to reset Pinder for tomorrow PM. Yeah, Thursday PM on Pinder. There you go.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay. Let me see.
Any idea where he is?
I reset it for tomorrow, all right? Right. Okay, I think that's it. Do you have anything else?
Jerry Vaughn, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on.
We have 4 cases with him. Case 9.
I don't see Jerry Vaughn. Do you have anything rolled over from yesterday?
Mr. Vaughn's on the
Oh,
PM
you know what?
docket, Your Honor. It's a reset, medical reset.
Excuse me?
Mr. Vaughn's from yesterday's docket. It's a reset.
Okay. Got it right here. I got it. Different stack. All right. Now, where's Jerry Vaughn?
Page 9. Still medical reset, Your Honor.
Matt? Okay. Thursday. PM. Okay. Now,
Your Honor, there is a Fort Lauderdale case hung on page 6 of the docket. I can't say this last name.
hold on.
Ngwen.
Find it here.
I have a case last time that y'all think is my case.
Oh, yeah. Tell the judge.
How do I want to say it? I'm blaming.
What is your name? Oh, I got it right here. Ngwen. Hung Ngwen.
Yeah, my lawyer is Johnny on there.
Who's your lawyer?
John. His office on East 8th Street,
John?
right here on the
John Catron?
John, yes. I don't know, but I forgot his last name. But I have a case that he take care of me,
Does he have
and
an open case?
individual case like few months ago.
Let me check it out. Well, I just need Odyssey to come up real quick. I don't think so. I mean, was it this afternoon or was it this morning? Or?
He was arrested this morning.
He was arrested this morning?
Late.
Oh, okay, then maybe it's in here somewhere.
Thank you.
He wasn't even in county system yet.
Don't
He's
see
only on
him in there.
sheriff.org. I couldn't find him out.
Oops. I don't see anything. Hold on one second. Judge, how do you spell his, well,
Nguyen.
Guyen? And the first name?
Hun.
Asian Ranger.
Okay. Very, always. This is, let me see. This is your date of birth? Yeah. 1942? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's being represented by Johnny Weeks on a pending domestic violence.
In the week, yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Hold on.
What was he arrested for?
I just saw Mr. Weeks in the courthouse a few minutes ago.
Don. Yeah. What was he arrested for in years? What was he arrested for in years? All right.
Do you happen to have Mr. Weeks' telephone number?
Go up to a public servant, resisting.
Yeah.
Battery on law enforcement officer.
Yeah, I think where did we file? We just filed the top 4. Dropped everything else.
Why?
That, you know what,
You're just only conduct's hard to prove. Mine doesn't.
no, this one's, that's the corruption of public service.
Okay,
They have to use the right language.
Mr. Ngwen, I called to have your attorney here. Mr. Laundrie, can you just wait a minute? We'll get back to you.
Yeah, I think I have another one.
Okay.
Yes.
Have a seat, sir. Mr. Ngwen, have a seat. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Her name is Articia Humes.
Is it over there?
The morning document.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Judge, it was a capious arrest.
Okay. Okay, where's,
Was at Maine, page 5 from the morning.
Miss Articia Humes? Okay, let me just,
We're trying to locate it for you, Your Honor.
Authority.
she was found to possess.
I'm saying we have that authority. Really. If you'd like me to, I'll make it happen.
Do you have any background on Miss Humes? Do you know?
Judge, no priors.
No priors?
None.
Oh,
Except for, she's in a capious arrest for trespass, Judge. I have a copy of the PC if you want to see it.
okay, yeah. She lives at, can I take a look? She lives at Covenant House, so. Ay, ay, ay.
She's in the phone line, I'm still in here on, but they probably didn't know they
Sleeping?
You're so wonderful, Patrice. So wonderful.
She just blames on stupidity.
Did you-
Father is stupid. That's what she just said in nice words.
Is that?
She always has success.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Patrice.
You know, Paul Ryan doesn't have her. Is
murder case.
Articia Humes there? Miss Humes, are you there?
He isn't Paul Ryan, they just didn't know she was brought. We're calling them.
Okay, thanks. Let's have a seat. We'll call her.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I don't know who was here back there. Which case are you here on?
Oh, my daughter's here, Kila Beasley.
Beasley? Okay, give me a moment. Let's see, Kila Beasley.
It's from this morning. But that,
Excuse me.
Ryan facility, Your Honor, for
Okay.
Beasley.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss Beasley.
Hello.
Ma'am, you are here because there is a formal charge against you. I'm holding up right here. Count 1 is burglary, 2 and 3 and 4 are all child abuse. You've been charged by a formal charge, an information, and that was signed and sworn to by Stacy Honowitz of the State Attorney's Office. I've reviewed it. So I'm going to find probable cause. Now, let me ask you, ma'am, raise your right hand for me.
Well,
Do you swear or affirm?
count 1.
It doesn't say, oh, it is Bergbat, okay. I'm sorry. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Now, ma'am, tell me your name.
Michelle Allen,
And you're the mother of Miss
Beasley.
Miss Beasley. Okay, thank you for coming to court. Who did you bring with you today?
My 2 son-in-laws, but
Okay,
they came from around.
okay. Now, State, are you seeking a foreclosed bond and release conditions today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now, let's take a look here. Let me just, give me a moment. Okay, so I got a guardian appointed now. Ma'am, there are some cases which are so serious, first-degree felonies, capital crimes, that if there's a showing of not probable cause, but a higher standard, there's a lot of evidence, there's a lot of proof to show that your daughter allegedly committed the crime she's charged with. It doesn't mean she's guilty in a trial, but it means today, if I find that there's a lot of proof, it reaches that highest level, then she's to be held without bond. So it doesn't mean forever held without bond. It means that she would have to have a hearing before her trial judge, where her trial judge would give her bond. So that may take a couple of weeks or 2 or 3 weeks to get her over there, if I make that finding, all right? So I just want to let you know where we are. Now, the state's asked me to hold her without bond. The state doesn't want her to be let go, wants her to go have that hearing. So now I have to determine whether or not it meets that level of proof, that highest level. So I've had a chance to look at this. And now this goes back to October 3rd of this year in the city of Pompano. And it says there's a woman, Ebony Ford, sitting inside of her vehicle, and in the back seat were 4 children. And that your daughter, Kashilia, opened the door, reached into the vehicle, started fighting the driver, Ebony Ford, struck her numerous times in the facial area. It says that she then threw a rock at the vehicle, damaged the windshield, and then the rock penetrated the window, struck one of the children in the head who were sitting in the back seat, and the broken pieces of the window, the glass, struck the children in their face and arms, and that they received minor bruises and cuts, and that the children had to be taken to, let me see here, defendant fled the area. Okay, so that's that is what she's charged with. So, now, State, do you have anything you want to say about
I
this?
would just argue, Your Honor, based on the reports in front of you, I don't believe there is anything.
You know what, just give me one, I don't mean to interrupt. I didn't read the other report. Let me just, there was one attached to it. Let me, open door reached the vehicle, fighting. Okay. Maybe I missed something else here. Let me look. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, so that's where we are. Now, State, the only thing I did notice is I didn't see I saw a narrative by a police officer, but I did not see any statement in the first person.
Your Honor, I can tell you as an officer of the court there, I have a CD upstairs with the victim's statement. As you're aware, Your Honor, we legally cannot file a felony charge without a sworn victim statement.
Right.
And we are here since the charge has been filed. If you'd like, I can go upstairs or have someone bring down the CD and we can have a listen to it. My understanding is it corroborates what the officers put in these reports.
Right. Okay, defense, do you have any issues?
Judge, I don't know about that. Of course, I haven't heard it, but what we see here in this police report on the supplement is that the officer is trying to contact the follow-up, trying to contact everyone. He can't get a hold of anyone. He can't get a sworn statement from his court. It's not included. Contact was never made. He went to Beasley's home, couldn't contact her. No one was at the porch after that. He tries to call forward.
Here's my issue is that if you read, and I haven't read the Preston case in a couple of months, but the Preston case basically says that the court just can't rely, and I think they're talking about a Arthur hearing. The court can't just rely on the state producing an information and that being the end all. It has to be backed up by either the police officer saying this is what somebody said under oath, or some type of affidavit where the alleged victim says it.
Then I'll bring the CD and we can have a listen to it.
That's good.
Right.
Is it written? I mean,
No, it's on the CD.
We're going to be hearing somebody's voice.
We'll put it into the computer and listen to it.
Okay. Do you have a computer that can do that?
I believe you have. Well, do you have your laptop in the chambers or?
Do I have one here?
What computer?
You have yours.
I don't think mine does that, but
Huh? This one doesn't have a speaker.
does it do it?
Yeah, because you.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay, so I learned something new. All right, we can do it on this. You want to have a seat, ma'am? We'll call you back, Miss Beasley. Thank you.
Your Honor, Paul Ryan, I have Humes in the courtroom here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that CD.
Come on.
Miss Humes,
I don't think we'll time it.
ma'am, you were
Yes, sir.
charged. You're charged with
Yeah, thank you.
a municipal ordinance, and I find there is probable cause. Ma'am, let me ask you a couple questions. You live in Covenant House, right?
Yes, sir.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from Cocoa. I was born in Cocoa Beach originally.
Well, how long have you been down here in Fort Lauderdale?
For 17 years now.
Okay. Do you have family here locally?
Yes.
Do you have somewhere to go when you get out of jail?
No.
No? All right. And
No, sir.
well, you have family here though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does your family know you're in jail right now?
No, sir.
Could you go with your family if you got let out of jail?
No, sir.
Do you have any church or anyone who could take you in?
No, sir.
Well, this is okay. So she's 18 years old. How far did you get in school, ma'am?
I graduated high school and I'm registered for BC for nursing.
Do you know where you're going to be living? You seem like such a nice, smart young woman. I'm kind of, to be honest with you, I'm kind of concerned about you. I want to know that we've got a place for you to go. If, I mean, this is a very minor type of incident, but do you, you don't have any, I mean, where are you going to go? We let you out of jail today. Who's going to take you in? Where are you going to sleep?
Well, I got a job at Kisses from Italy, but it doesn't start until the 15th.
Right.
And then when I get my first paycheck, I was just gonna go into like hotels until I save up enough for like a room.
Yeah, but what about between now and the time you save the money up? Where are you going to go?
I guess street from street, I don't know.
It's not good. So, she's got a misdemeanor trespass. She's sleeping in someplace. Just
Yeah, Judge, that's what the allegations are here. It's just a withhold court cost.
do we really want to ding her record? I mean, she's like a. I mean, could you show some? What about an Olpros?
Judge, if you want to send her to the trial court, plead her not guilty today, ROR, release her, let her come to the trial courts. We can work within our program that way, but we don't no pros at arraignment because she's homeless. We don't do that.
No, not that she's not homeless. I'm just looking at the totality of this situation.
Well, Judge, she's not going to receive any help from no pros either. We'll put her in a program. We'll work with her.
Okay.
We do have programs through the city.
I'm gonna release her. Is there some? Does anybody have any idea? Someone we could call or somewhere to? I mean, this poor. She can't go back to Cone House.
Can you find out from her if at one point she was a ward of the state and was in maybe DCF? Because if she is at 18, she should be still eligible for independent living assistance through Child Net.
Were you in DCF at one time, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do we do?
She should be able to get. Does she have a case manager still with Child Net?
Do you have a case manager, ma'am?
Not that I'm aware of.
There's see that she's 18 and an award of the state through Child Net. Is she's eligible for independent living assistance still, but she'll have to have a case manager, and that's the route that the courts can go.
What if I called DCF?
Call Child Net and see what assistance they have for her, because seeing that she's been a ward of the state.
As far as you know, this is just the victim statement, right? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Matter of fact, can you? Yeah.
So I can pick it up?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Well, I understand. What should we do? Call ChildNet and let them know she's in the jail?
And see what they can do and find out who her caseworker is. What was the last time? You're gonna.
Yeah. I'm going to release her ROR. You going to take care of this?
Yeah, we're gonna call.
The problem is she's not going to get noticed because she has no good address, so.
Well, she might get one through this. And if she, Judge, if she wants an attorney to help her, the city provides an attorney also.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to appoint an attorney for you, ma'am, Steve Shate, to represent you, okay? Now, I'm going to give you his telephone number, and can somebody over there write down Mr. Shate's telephone number? You can call him when you get out of jail. All right, ma'am?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, shoot, Judge.
Okay, go ahead. What's the number?
954
954
728
728
3477.
3477. Okay? Steve Shate, S-C-H-A-E-T. That's your attorney. You give him a call, ma'am, tomorrow or the next day, all right?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
It's the statement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the victim statement.
Releasing our
Okay, you got it.
Okay, now.
That's the 831 number, right? Okay. All right, Miss Humes, go over to the phone over there.
Would it go this way?
Yeah, that's face out, yeah.
I know, I saw that. I've been noticing that. I did.
What's that?
Okay, now.
Okay, it's all making more sense.
Do I know what I do now? Oh, here.
So
So
clearly
click
there's
on something.
what and
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna
but
ask you.
the one thing that's true is there are daddy issues. There are probably father issues.
Those are pictures.
So Westmoreland's done?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he told me this morning that he's.
You're off the record.
I gotta watch.
Hold on. We're going to go off just for a minute. We'll be right back. Antonio Swain.
Yeah, okay. I'll judge now.
North Broward.
This is the second look, or
She's
it is?
probably gonna get a bomb, but I guess the victim doesn't really care.
Now, we're going to call.
Yeah, okay, I'll take care of it. All right,
I'm
thanks.
juggling like
There's no victim
50
statement.
things at
It's
the
okay.
same time here.
So he still has it?
One moment.
I need the, here's a sleeve.
This is second look, right? Second look. It's fine. Oh, wait, is it 30 day or second look? 30 day?
30 day.
Okay, 30 day. I'm looking right here. I have a state's
Back down to get Anna, Gail.
information.
G-A-L-E. You've been here long enough.
Michael
You should know.
Desnoyer is okay.
Everyone and everything. And everyone's
Felony
secrets,
battery.
The skeletons they have in their closets.
Signed and sworn to by Alex
Oh,
Urella. Do you have an order for me on this? Denied on. Do you have any comments about this, Mr. Adriel?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll hold this. Don't worry.
All right, thank you.
Okay. ROR is hereby denied. Mr. Antonio Swain, 14-16199 CF10. The ROR is hereby denied.
Sit down.
And
All previously set bond and release conditions shall remain in full force and effect. Thank you, sir. Today's the 7th, right?
yes, Your Honor. And when you're ready, Your Honor, I think we can go back to Ms.
Okay, let me
Beasley's
just
case.
get
Sure, of course.
2015
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Yeah, there's some.
Okay. Got that, got that.
Okay, you're
Now,
done.
gotta call back. Just gonna set this right there. What do we, we're dealing with Beasley, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're gonna go back on Miss Beasley. Where's, she's at Paul Ryan. Hello, Miss Beasley again.
And Your Honor, for the record, and I spoke with Ms. Honowitz, who is the case filer, there is no sworn victim statement. Ms. Honowitz did have a good faith basis based on the pictures, which I know you saw also.
Saw those.
I really have no other information to provide at this time as far as proof evident or presumption grade.
So the court will not find proof evident presumption grade today. However, the court will find probable cause level has been met, so she's entitled to have a bond today. Okay? Now,
All right.
let me just say this. While the man put some things in my computer over here, I couldn't hear anyone's statement, but I could see photographs. Now, let me just say, it's worse than I thought. I thought, and I see so many things come through here where things are exaggerated in my opinion. You know, someone grabs something out of somebody's hand who's in a car and they say this is like a burglary, and I do see this. I thought maybe this is an exaggeration. They say she threw a rock at the window, and well, I looked at the photographs that were provided to me by the state, and I see a baby being held in somebody's arm. I see with a pacifier and a small little boy who were in the back seat of the car. They had all the pictures I was looking at. There's a rock, probably the size of my two fists put together, laying in the back seat with glass from this window all over the back seat of the car where these children were. So I don't think, from what I can see, it was an exaggeration that these charges were brought. It looks like your daughter took a big rock and probably the size of a softball and threw it through a window, and there's a hole in the back seat of the car, or the side passenger window, and it landed right in the back seat, like right on the seat where these children had been sitting. So it seems pretty serious to me. Would you like to say anything, ma'am?
Yes. I don't want to like say anything that got anything to do with the case, but
go ahead.
The ladies that was driving the car.
Right.
My daughter was walking to go get her children from daycare.
Right.
Which is around the corner from my house.
Okay.
I seen them coming around the corner back up to the street where my daughter was. I don't know what happened after that. All I knew was that the police came to my house, and I walked around there to see what was going on.
Okay.
My daughter has 4 kids of her own. She did not know those kids was in that car at all. The girl tried to run her off the road. I went around there, and the guys that was there that seen the incident, they was showing the police where she ran up out the road into the people's yard and almost hit a tree. And the police told me that he can't do anything about it because my daughter, she left the scene because she was afraid to go to jail for throwing the rock.
Well, right. Okay. Let me just say this, that if somebody throws a big rock at a car that's probably going to go through the window, you know, it's pretty good chance there's probably someone in the car if the car's been moving. And, you know, if there are children in the back seat of the car and you didn't know it, well, that may be just kind of the downside to throwing a rock through somebody's car window. You take that risk when you launch a rock.
Yeah, but
now,
she's
I know
chasing her, though.
I know, but it's nothing against you, but I'm just thinking out loud that's why there's a law that says you don't throw rocks in car windows. But go ahead.
And frankly, that's also best case scenario. Going by the second report, which does mention that the officer met with the victim and advised the following, and the way that reads is that Ms. Beasley opened the door and started fighting with Miss Ford first, before the rocks. Now, certainly, if that's the case, open the door. I can't imagine her not knowing that there's 2 4-year-olds and a 2-year-old in the back seat.
I did see how dark the windows were, but that's
I'm not,
neither
but
here nor
you don't have to see through it. If you open the door and you're fighting with someone, I don't see how you wouldn't be able to know that there's 3 young children in the back seat at that point. I can't imagine them sitting, frankly, just speculating, I can't imagine them sitting quietly while their mother is engaging in an altercation with another person.
Well, let's move on to, does she have any priors?
2011, uttering a forged instrument in grand theft. Additionally, 2013, petty theft. 2012, possession of marijuana. 2012, another theft. 2012, another theft.
Okay.
All of them the same. All of those are the same.
I understand.
And they're all under different case numbers.
Okay, so she doesn't,
another
on the
theft.
bright side, she doesn't have any violence. She's 23 years old.
And she has 4 kids, and she lived with me. All her kids is with me now, and I have a 6th sister who's paralyzed, and I also have my own child.
Understand? Is she working?
She's not. She's looking for a job. She's supposed to be going to Georgia, but that's on hold now from this incident right here. But right now, I'm taking care of her kids, and I can't really do that right now by myself.
Okay, who's going to bond her out of jail? Do you know?
I'm going to bond her out if she get a bond that I can afford.
You working now, ma'am?
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right.
I'm taking care of my disabled sister and my disabled baby.
Okay, I'm going to give her a monitor.
Excuse me.
Ankle monitor. Go ahead, ma'am. Well, you don't need to tell me about what happened. State, do you have a recommended bond?
Your Honor.
Wait, hold on, ma'am.
Your Honor, based on my reading of the report that she either knew or should have known that there were children in that car before throwing the rock, and I saw the damage that was done also, I would be asking for no lower than a $20,000 bond on count 1.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at $5,000, 2, 3, and 4 are going to be $1,000. Your bond's $8,000 today. You're going to have a pretrial release with the GPS monitor. I'm going to waive the cost of the monitor, ma'am, and I'm just going to, ma'am, I'm setting your bond based on the level of violence and your criminal record. Ma'am, I am going to order you have no contact directly or indirectly with the alleged victim. Let me find her name. Hold on, let me look here. Ebony Ford. No contact with Ebony or any of her children. Go ahead.
I don't have any money to bond out of jail. I'm currently not working. So if you want to give.
Just hold on, ma'am. Just hold on.
I think that's a very, very reasonable bond under the circumstances, ma'am. All right? So,
how much I have to?
The bond is going to be $8,000.
$8,000?
Ma'am, total of $8,000. That's, ma'am, that's a really generous bond, I think. Trust me, that's a very generous bond. The state was asking for almost $30,000, and I put it at $8,000. She has a criminal record and the level of violence, I think Mr. Atria can talk to you. Can I tell you, ma'am? Let me just say this. I took a lot of time to explain this to you because I didn't want you to get the impression that I wanted you to leave here knowing that we all took our time and tried to do the right thing, and that I spent plenty of time making sure we got this right. Because I know you're a nice person, and I know that you love your daughter, and you got grandchildren, and you've got I believe, a disabled child also.
And
So
sister.
we took a lot of time to explain this to you and let you know that, I care about doing the right thing, and I don't want anyone to leave here thinking that we didn't give a thorough look at their case. So, okay. I don't know, do they?
No.
No?
The girl don't even live over there.
Ma'am, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Who do we call next? Are you on a MO? Do we still have an MO?
The MO, Judge. Just finish
Okay.
up. I think that's it. Then I got appointments up.
Hold on. Where's well, I've got a MO with a private attorney, not you. Okay, so where is,
It's Johnny Weeks' case.
which MO we're waiting for with you? You know? Hold on.
It's Hung Young.
No,
Page
that's,
6.
he's got a private attorney.
Right.
So, how about Dawn Stark? Where's Dawn? Dawn Stark?
It's a county ordinance.
Stand by him. Okay.
North Broward, Your Honor. Yes, hello, sir.
Hi, Miss Stark. Ma'am, you're here
How are you
for
doing?
drinking alcohol next to a licensed establishment. Ma'am, would you like to resolve your case today?
Yes, I would, sir.
All right, ma'am, if you plead no contest, case is over with, you leave jail today. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you need me to appoint an attorney to represent you today, or can you do this without an attorney?
I can do this without an attorney.
All right, you feel like you're being forced or threatened in any way to go ahead without an attorney? You feel like you're okay doing it?
No, I'm okay doing it.
Okay. How do you plead, ma'am?
No contest.
Okay, I'm going to withhold adjudication. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day.
You too. Let me just see if I have. Ay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, hold on one moment. I want to make sure before you leave. I don't think we have any more.
Okay, good.
I think we're okay. All right? Okay, now.
And I'll have somebody coming in tomorrow and Friday for me as well.
Okay, sounds good. Ma'am, I know you've been waiting patiently. Which case are you here on? Okay.
We're
14.
waiting on.
Bahandri Azteca?
We're waiting on the arrest warrant affidavit, Judge.
Okay, can we just get, are you going to be representing in this case, sir?
No, Judge, I've spoken to her, informed her actually what's going to happen, so she's informed, so.
Okay, all right. I got it right there. Hey, Mr. Shate, I want to thank you for always being willing to help the court out, all right?
No problem, Judge.
Thank you.
Always here for you. Thank you.
I got to tell you, Mr. Shade is always there for us. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see John Hancock.
Nothing on hand.
Do you have?
President of Maine, Your Honor, and approaching.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Hello, Mr. Hancock. You're charged with domestic violence battery. The court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Mr. Hancock?
One moment, Judge. I'm showing. Okay.
Go ahead.
That's interesting. Money laundering on federal charges, money laundering, 2010. 18 months federal prison, 2 years supervised release.
Okay.
I'm showing out of Indiana, I have an arrest for possession of controlled substance, theft, and possession of marijuana, and that's from 2000. I have no disposition.
Okay.
2000, out of Florida, disorderly intoxication, resisting without violence.
Okay. Disorderly intoxication. Okay. Now, Mr. Miller, is there anything you'd like to add today?
Mr. Hancock is a 20-year resident of South Florida. He's been living in the same place for the past 10 years. He works for Hollywood Construction, has worked for them for about 20 years. Does have one child he supports. He does have strong ties to the community as far as family is concerned. He has no money in the bank, no real estate. He will have a place to stay separate and apart from the alleged victim in this case, and he's hoping that his family will help to bond him out.
Okay, ma'am, did you have contact with the alleged victim?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Miller, can you tell me whether or not Miss Hancock is the mother of his child?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Here today or tomorrow?
Allegedly, he grabbed her arms, ended up on the ground, him on top of her. She stated he wanted to hurt her. That's what she said. Ripped her shirt, pulled her hair, pulled her pants. She had a rug burn from being held on the carpet. She stated her ribs hurt. The court does note the level of violence, sir. The court does note you have a federal conviction for money laundering, in which you went to prison for. And the court also notes you have a prior disorderly intoxication. I'm going to set your bond today.
Your Honor, we would ask the court to just take into consideration none of his priors are violent.
I understand. I absolutely, I'm going to consider that, yes. Okay, sir, I'm going to set your bond today based on these facts at $7,500. The order that you have no contact directly with Donna Hancock. Do not call her, do not text her, do not email her. I'll allow you to have third-party contact with Miss Hancock regarding the child and supporting her financially. So if you want to send a check through a third party or money through a third party, that's fine, but don't have any other contact with Miss Hancock. Stay 500 feet from her at all times. That's where she lives, works, goes to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess guns, firearms, or ammunition while you're out on release. Thank you, sir. Okay, now, Messi Epifania Roman.
President of Maine, Your Honor.
Okay, possession of cannabis, ma'am. Court finds probable cause. You still live on 16th Place, ma'am?
No.
Okay, hold on one moment. You still live on Grant Street?
Yes, I do.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. You may want to contact the clerk of the court in the next couple days and modify your address because they're not going to know what your address is, all right?
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
Okay, merci. Priscilla Atwell, Katrina Pierre-Paul, and Triny Samuel.
Miss Atwell's at Paul Ryan.
Atwell is at Ryan facility, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Atwell, trespassing, ma'am. Court finds probable cause. Miss Atwell, would you like to resolve your case today?
Yes, sir.
You could plead no contest. Your case would be over with today. You're not
No
gonna
contest.
all right, you're not going to have a trial. It's just over with right now. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. I'll accept your plea. And good luck, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
You're done.
Okay, merci. Katrina Pierre-Paul.
North Broward, we did not have a
Medical
chance.
reset, Your Honor.
There we go.
Okay, we'll reset her for Thursday p.m.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
there's another issue on this.
She going to C1.
What's going on? Okay.
Your Honor, I understand that she is a medical reset. However, she is being supervised by pretrial services.
Case number 14016196 CF10A, possession of controlled substance and possession of drug particles.
Okay. Thank you.
And, Your Honor, I'm assuming the court at this time finds probable cause for the new charges?
Yes.
Okay. They included them actually. Let me see.
Okay, on this peer poll, I'm going to reset this tomorrow, Thursday p.m. Today, court will revoke her pretrial on 14-16196, CF10. She's going to be held no bond on 2 counts. Thank you. Okay, what about Triny Samuel?
North Broward.
I didn't see him.
Battery, ma'am, on a person 65 years of age or older. The court finds probable cause, and your bond will be $1,500 on count 2 and 3. Those are both probation violations. You'll see your judge on January 15th. Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, did you order no contact? Or?
Ma'am, no contact with the alleged victim. Give me a moment. Alice Samuel. Don't have any contact with Alice Samuel directly and indirectly. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Missy Rachel Harper, Mary Lightfoot, Marino Gabriella. Thank you. All right, Miss Rachel Harper.
North Broward.
Hi, ma'am. You're charged with battery on a police officer, resisting arrest, and trespassing. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Miss Harper?
Prostitution 2013, lewdness violation 2012, delivery of cocaine 2012, resisting without violence 2012, 2 counts of battery 2012, violation domestic violence injunction 2011, 2011 resisting without violence. Hold on 1 second. Possession of cocaine 09, grand theft 08, unlawful use of false name ID 08. You should have started.
Got it. Okay, ma'am, are you currently employed?
Your Honor, yes, I am, and I have done like 100. I did a 360.
No, ma'am. I just asked if you're employed, ma'am.
Okay, I'm employed, and I go to school.
Okay, what type of work do you do?
I'm a server at Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay, do you have any money in the bank?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Okay, and where do you go to school?
I go to school at Sheridan Technical College for massage therapy.
Do you have any money in the bank, ma'am?
Better when there's something like that.
No, Your Honor, I don't have any money.
Okay, ma'am.
All right.
I'm going to. Police said you were digging your fingernails into her arm, and
Your Honor.
they said that.
Don't say anything, ma'am.
Also, ma'am, you attempted to bite the police officer in the leg and spit at the police officer multiple times. Said you were under the influence of drugs and alcohol. I'm going to set your bond at $1,600 total, based on your rather lengthy criminal record, ma'am. Thank you.
Your Honor, would I be able to get not an ROR but a bracelet so I can go to school?
Ma'am, you know you're no. In a short answer, no. Thank you. How about Mary Lightfoot?
North Broward.
Hello, Miss Lightfoot. You're here for license suspended, leaving the scene of a crash, and you have a probation violation for aggravated battery. Just give me a moment, ma'am. I'm looking at your driving record. Okay. Currently you're revoked for a DUI, Highlands County, habitual traffic offender, drug suspensions, failure to pay traffic tickets, points. Wow, okay. All right, ma'am, I'm going to let you bond out today. Count one's a misprint, right? It's not 7,500. Ma'am,
I just have 750 on mine.
ma'am, I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at 750, 2 at 100, and count 3, you're going to be held without bond on a violation of probation. Thank you. How about
Is there any way that I can get an electronic monitor?
No, ma'am. Thank you. Marino Gabriella.
North Broward.
Okay. We're waiting for the, we have somebody in the front row waiting on that Azteca case.
Yeah, I don't know if there's an...
Okay. Miss Gabriella, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a firearm, domestic, no, just a simple battery, possession of cannabis and alprazolam.
Hello.
Hi. Ma'am, I find probable cause, and dagger with blood. Okay. Now, are there any priors on Miss Gabriella?
No, Judge.
Miss Gabriella, are you currently employed?
Yes, I am. I also live alone. I have 2 puppies that I raised. I'm 19 years old.
Oh, hold on, ma'am.
and
Just answer my question. What type of work do you do?
I'm a dancer and a bartender.
You're a
I have
dancer?
2 jobs and a bartender.
Okay.
2 jobs.
All right. Do you have any money in the bank?
Not in the bank, but I have money in my wallet.
You have cash?
I have some cash in my wallet.
Okay. And how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
My whole entire life.
Okay. And do you have family down here, ma'am?
I grew up in a foster home, but I count my foster dad as my real dad. So I guess yes.
Okay. Ma'am, it's alleged that you pulled a knife and threatened a woman, threatened to kill her, and then
That's incorrect,
ma'am, you
Your
don't
Honor.
need don't need to say anything.
No, ma'am, don't
Just
say
looking
anything.
here.
He's reading the police report.
Reading.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look here. I just want to. Against her will, as she pulled a knife and threatened to cut and kill her. Gabriella then fled on foot. Wait, I gotta get this. Then fled on foot to her vehicle and retrieved a handgun and pointed at O'Toole and threatened to kill her. O'Toole retreated back to her home, called 911. Okay.
That's enough.
Your Honor,
Ma'am, no, this is just for a bond. Don't say anything. Talk to your attorney,
Okay, so
and you'll get one.
ma'am, you said she has no criminal record, right?
No.
All right, ma'am.
Pull a knife out.
Just
Okay,
hold on
just
and
got-
listen. Just hold on and listen. Just hold on and
Got
listen.
word right now somebody's putting up your bond. Kevin McGooey's bail bonds.
So you're gonna be
McGooey,
bonded out.
he's working on it, so I'm gonna set your bond on count 1 and 2 at 5,000, count 3 at 1,000, 4 at 100, 5 at 1,000. Ma'am, I'm gonna order you have no contact, directly or indirectly, with Colleen O'Toole. Don't go anywhere near her, and you're not allowed to possess any guns, any weapons, any firearms while you're on release. Your bond is being. I just got text right now, working on Gabriella's bond as we speak. So there's a bondsman working on your bond right now, ma'am. All right, thank you.
Just to confirm that they are. I don't want to call her anything. I'd rather just talk to her on the phone.
Okay. What about Raul Caneles, Adam Fisher,
I don't care.
Michael Wilson? Okay.
Hey, Marge, it's Eric. Could you come in here for a minute? I
Just
gotta
got
talk
a
to you about
note
this
that
thing.
Fisher's bonded. Bond was posted. Okay. Raul Caneles. Where's Caneles?
Main jail, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Caneles. Let me just look here.
We're waiting on the affidavit.
Sir, you're charged with possession of cannabis DUI. It says your second offense. I'm looking at your driving record right now.
We do it right now.
Looks like you had a prior DUI in 1999 in Broward County. And then count 3, refused to submit to DUI testing. I do see a prior refusal. Driving on a suspended license right now. Failed to pay a traffic ticket. However, it does, that's not a big deal because I see you addressed it. And then you have some traffic tickets involved. So, Mr. Caneles? Where's Caneles? Mr. Caneles?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you currently employed?
Your Honor, Mr. Caneles has been living in South Florida for 40 years. He's been same address for the past 3 years. He works as a sandblaster. He's been doing that for the past 5 years. He has 2 children he supports, strong family ties, no money in the bank, no property or real estate, and he's hoping that his family will help bond him out.
Okay.
Priors include, I guess he has another DUI in his driving record outside of Broward.
I didn't see that.
All right, let me check.
I have one prior DUI in 1999 out of Broward.
Oh, was it? Okay, it wasn't showing my system, but okay.
Okay,
well, he's got other stuff.
Mr. What does he have?
09 Berg Structure and Grand Theft Auto, just under 15 months. 02 Theft, 02 Grand Theft Auto, 23 months. 2000 under the name Anwar Geraldo, aggravated fleeing and eluding at a high rate of speed, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft, 23-month state prison.
I'm going to go ahead and set your bond, sir. 1,000 on count 2. You can bond out. Thank you. Okay. Let me see Adam Fisher.
Decline PD, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Sir, Broward County Bail Bonds has posted your local bonds here in Broward County, except you're being held for, hold on.
Got a DUI at Pinellas.
You've got a DUI out of Pinellas County you're being held for, so I imagine you'll be transported to Pinellas. Well,
you've got a $1,000.
No, you posted. I think your bonds have been posted, so you're going to be out of jail, all right?
Well, Your Honor, because he has another pending DUI, we would ask if the court would order him not to drink any alcohol.
So I'm going to order 2 things. Number 1, no alcohol for you and no driving while you're out. You have a pending DUI or a probation.
To reckless driving.
Okay,
Your
well,
Honor.
I think it started off, from what I can see, I think it started off as a DUI. I may be wrong about that.
Yes, sir, you're correct.
So you're on probation for reckless driving out of Pinellas, and now you pick up a DUI here. I'm just going to order no driving while you're out. No, I think it's a safety issue. Thank you. Your bond's been
Down the middle, out the door. Paul Brooks.
Okay,
here you
Michael Wilson.
President the Maine, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilson, you have multiple warrants, count 1 through 7. They're no bond. Count 8, 9, and 10, 11 are all no bond. 12 and 13. Those bonds on warrants are $500 and $250. Count 14, no bond. Pretrial felony, 15. Bond on a warrant is $500. Count 16. Pretrial felony bond, no bond. And then we go to the next page. 17. 17 is a warrant pretrial release, a warrant pretrial, no bond. So you have all no bonds, 1 through 17. Thank you, sir. How about Daryl Sands, Daniel Benoit, and Alexander Williams?
Decline?
Okay, I didn't hear the change.
Daryl Sands.
Daryl Sands declined PD, Your Honor.
No, I didn't decline. I said I hadn't talked to my mother yet. She said she was going to try to get an attorney.
I understand.
So
Well, what would you like to just proceed, or you want me to reset this for tomorrow so you can bring an attorney in? I mean, you're being held without bond on count 4, and then count 5 is a municipal ordinance violation. Let me look at that. That was the one that Shate was waiting for that we forgot. So let me look here. I'm going to release him ROR on count 5. Count 5 ROR. So, okay. So what I'll do is 1,000 on count 1 and 2, 100 on 3, no bond on count 4. Thank you. ROR 5. How about
Your Honor, do we know who his judge is?
For what?
FJ Division?
No, no.
the last judge that I had was Imperato. And that was like
it's gonna be
5 years ago, 6 years ago.
I don't know. I don't know who took over.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I don't remember. Who took over for Imperato? Do we know? I have no. I'm just
when he
drawing a
goes
blank.
in, he'll find out.
I don't know. Daniel Benoir. Benoir?
How you doing, Your Honor?
Just
Mr.
fine,
Benoit
sir. How you
declined the
doing?
PD, Your Honor.
Sir, burglary of a structure, grand theft, criminal mischief. We had your co-defendant in here yesterday. State, were you, are there priors on this gentleman?
Yes, Your Honor. He is currently, one moment. He's currently out on bond before Judge Porter for possession of 3,4-methylene dioxymethacate. Case number is 13-172-65 CF10A. In addition to that, possession of marijuana 2012, resisting without violence 2008, theft 06, unlawful use of false name.
Set your bond today, $1,500 on count 1, 1,000 on 2, 100 on 3. Revoking your bond on 13-172-65 CF10. Thank you. How about Alexander Williams?
$2,600.
And 10% of that is at 260.
He's still
300. I know.
For me?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's like been a while now.
Alexander Williams?
Well,
Okay.
there you go.
We'll reset it for Thursday p.m.
It's a medical reset, Your Honor, for Mr. Williams.
So when will be that?
Now see David Atwell, Adriel Rodriguez, and Kevin Seward.
Atwell declined the PD, Your Honor. We don't know what case. I don't have
Press the button.
Sir, your bond's been posted. Thank you. How about Adriel Rodriguez?
North Broward.
Stay right here.
Sir, possession of MDMA. Count 1. Let me ask, are there priors? Count 1's MDMA, 2 paraphernalia, 3 no driver's license, 4 speeding.
One moment, Judge. No priors, Judge.
No?
No.
Okay, sir, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
For 8 years.
For work right now?
I work in air conditioning.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to order you to get a pretrial release tomorrow downtown Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance, all right?
Okay.
You have to get a map right there. You got to be there between 8 and noon, all right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, may I see Kevin Seward?
North Broward.
I did not speak with him.
Okay. Sir, DUI, count 1. DUI with property damage, count 2. Leaving the scene of a crash, count 3. Failure to use due care, count 4.
Any priors on him? Seward.
Okay. Do we have,
No.
do we have any priors on this gentleman?
One moment, Judge. It's not a reset. He's probably on tomorrow's. No priors, Judge.
Okay. Sir, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
I've lived here for 4 years.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
I'm currently working in a restaurant in Boca Raton.
Do you have any money in the bank?
I do not.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set your bond today at $500 on count 1, $1,000 on count 2. And you can bond out. You only have 10 days to go get a temporary driving permit. All right, sir? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now, what do we, okay, what about, we didn't get Azteca down yet?
No, I asked Marge if she could call over to the clerks to get an update of what's going on.
Okay, now, let me have Mr., do we have,
I guess we can go on to Paul Brooks.
okay, now, what about, I called for Mr. Weeks. Now, let me just see. Where is Hung Ngwen? Hung Ngwen, come on back up. Mr. Ngwen, are you currently employed?
Yes.
What type of work do you do?
Sushi chef.
Do you have money in the bank?
No.
Do you have money not in the bank?
No.
Do you own land or property?
No.
Is Mr. Weeks going to represent you on this case?
Yes, I will pay him on. Yes, ask him to represent on my case.
I'm going to release you on your own recognizance on count 2. Thank you. Okay. Now,
Thank you.
Good luck.
I'll get released. Apparently, by now.
Well, when, maybe later.
Let me see. So we got 2. Paul Brooks. Do you know what that's about?
It's the not in custody juvenile direct file from 1988.
Okay. Paul Brooks, come on up.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Your Honor, okay, I've reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I'm not going to be seeking proof evident or presumption grade at this time.
Okay.
I do believe that by law there is probable cause based on the warrant being issued by the clerk's office upon the state filing a direct filed information.
Okay. So, what do we do about bond?
He's entitled.
Your Honor, we're asking for pretrial release on this one. He's been in and out of the system this entire time, several times. The state has had ample opportunity to prosecute this case. They have not. I believe that the statute of limitations is probably going to be in play in this case, and it's going to ultimately be dismissed. I would just ask the court. He believes that he's EOS from prison now. He's finished his sentence. He should be released now. If he violates in any way, of course, he's going to lose any good time, gain time. He'll be right back on a parole violation. Give him pretrial release. Let him register with them and follow up with the case that way.
I got it.
And Your Honor, we would have, based on his prior record, we would oppose any release to pretrial. 2011, out of Monroe County, sell, delivery of cocaine, committing a felony with a two-way communication device, sentenced to 4 years and 4 months state prison. That's what I believe he's still being held on right now. I'm just going to go in order that I see them here. Out of Dade County, 1988, robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon, 2 years state prison. 94, attempted trafficking cocaine out of Monroe.
94?
94, attempted trafficking of cocaine out of Monroe County.
Right.
2 years, 3 months state prison. 95 out of Monroe County, sale delivery of cocaine, 2 separate cases. 2 years, 7 months state prison. 07, willfully fleeing and eluding law enforcement and obstruction, 3 years state prison out of Dade. 07, trafficking cocaine, 3 years state prison.
Okay.
One moment, Your Honor. Battery by detainee, 02 out of Jefferson County, 5 years state prison. 2000, possession of cocaine, Jefferson County, 5 years state prison. 1990, Miami-Dade, robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon, 5.5 years state prison. 1990, armed burglary out of Dade, 5.5 years state prison.
Who was that?
1990. 2000, out of Jefferson County, trafficking cocaine, 6 years state prison. Additionally,
All right. Let me ask
Your Honor,
you.
if I may, before you go any
Go
further, keep in mind here, this is a 1988 case. He was 16 years old when this is alleged to have occurred, and the state has virtually no way of prosecuting this case after all this time. I would just...
And Your Honor, I would argue that the factors for the court to consider is concerns for the safety of the community and likeliness of showing up in court. He has been arrested 6 times in the past for failing to appear in court. Yes, this occurred when he was, I believe, 17, but you've also heard his record since then. Violent offenses, serious drug offenses, armed robbery. Your Honor, my concern is, even out on the street tomorrow, he does pose not only a risk to the safety of the community, but also of not appearing in court based on his prior failures to appear. Now, if now the defense can certainly make an argument in front of his trial judge about statute of limitations, successful, then the case will be thrown out. But all we're here today on is to decide what are the appropriate release conditions.
Where are you going to live when you get out of jail, Mr. Brooks?
Miami-Dade County, sir.
What's your address going to be down there?
3000 Northwest 163rd Street, my mother's house.
Okay. So he's 43 years old. This allegedly happened when he was, what, 16 maybe?
17, it appears. 16, 17, Your Honor. 16. And I can, from what I'm seeing,
16.
This happened in 88. From 1990, let me see how much time he's spent out of prison since then. He's in from 89 to 90, then from 1990 to 1993, then 1996 to 1998.
I'm going to give him with a month.
2007, 2008, 2008, 2010, and then 2012 till now. 2002 to 2007.
So I'm going to assume you have no money and excellent ties to the community. I'm going to set your bond at $1,500 plus pretrial release with the GPS monitor. I'll waive the cost.
We would ask for level 1 then.
Your Honor, we'll just ask the court to remove the requirement. I mean, I don't mind pretrial, but the ankle monitor, he has no incentive to flee. I mean,
Yeah, I got a question.
This case is going to be...
Understand. I think that's a fair bond. I think really do. All right?
Your Honor,
Thank
we
you
would
very
ask for
much.
level 1 then.
I'll order level 1. Thank you. Okay. Now,
All right, just set your division.
Did we get anything on Azteca yet? No?
Waiting.
Hey, Mr. Atria, can I see you up here real quick?
Hi,
I got
it's Eric Linder. Okay, no problem.
We'll just be right back.
Thanks, bye.
back on. Okay, seems like we have a lot more people than we have cases here, but may I see, who do you have over there, Mr. Miller? You want to just bring him up?
Well, I've got Mr. Clark here. Apparently he was asked to return this afternoon.
The court has to make a PC determination on the first 2 counts.
Okay.
That was already done.
No, it wasn't. The PC was
Court finds probable cause on count 1, bonds $3,500, count 2, resisting arrest without violence. I'm not gonna, I'll just release ROR. Thank you.
That's it?
Now.
That's it.
You got it, Marge? Is that Azteca?
Azteca, I put a call into the officer and he's going to call me back. The felony couldn't do anything because they didn't have any paperwork.
I don't buy
So,
I do never buy that.
I don't know what we're gonna do here. Let's see here. Who else do you have over at main jail, Mr. Miller?
As soon as he calls me, I'll call him.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You want to hold on to you read hold on?
No, well.
Sorry about that, Your Honor. I have the young man, sorry. Yandre Azteca.
Well,
on
we
page
have to
14 of the
hold off
docket.
on that just a moment. We're doing something.
Okay. All right, and I have 3 from the second look docket.
Who's that? Who do you have?
The first one is Jermaine Lambert. He's here on a $25 bond on a trespass, failure to leave property.
Okay. Where's Lambert? Lambert?
Yes, sir.
You want to plead no contest, or I can release your ROR and you come back to court? What do you want to do?
The ROR would sound great,
okay,
sir.
I'll release your ROR. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you, Your
What else
Honor.
do you have over there?
I have Kaya Williams, Your Honor. He's here on he's got a burglary, unoccupied structure, possession of burglary tools, grand theft, and resisting without.
Okay.
He's advising that he does not have money to bond out, and he's had no luck getting through to anyone to help bond.
Okay.
Hey, Detective.
Right. Okay, just give me a moment here. Let me look.
The clerk's office is claiming that the warrant affidavit was never submitted. Yes.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
His
but
bonds were set
do you
at
have access?
about
Oh, I know you did.
about
First of all, you don't have to submit it because they won't take him to jail without it being submitted. I know that. I told Judge Dewald that bullshit. But would you be able to? Is there any way you'd be able to scan it and email it to me? Or either, or if you could fax it to me.
We just take a quick look here. No, I'll just release him ROR.
Well, the problem is he's here
I don't know.
right now.
Do you want the bond to stay on it? Is there more paperwork?
The judge is kind of hoping to deal with it now.
Okay. Leave
Because he's
on
already been,
Lambert,
it
the
looks like
last
he's
one I
already been
had, just
reset
leave
a
the
couple
bond
of
at $25,
times.
all right? Yep, no action.
No, if you could.
Okay, let me look here.
If you have a copy of the affidavit at
King
your end.
Automotive Group. King Automotive Group.
Not the warrant. We have the
activated
warrant.
alarm.
It's the affidavit that goes into the details about what happened.
Said, check the business for 4 signs of entry. I peered through a secured lock fence, observed 2 males. Had a green, 2 metal tanks. There was a foot chase, foot pursuit. Found a pair of pliers in the defendant's right front pocket. He's in a car dealership in the locked-in area. The building had been burglarized. 2 air conditioning units were on the ground within the gated area. A black bag with copper piping, a hammer, a screwdriver, a toolbox. located a U-Haul pickup truck parked in the adjacent Burger King parking lot
that was signed by the judge.
with copper pipes in the rear
that you signed
cargo
and
area. The
had
key
some
found in
sworn
the
to.
co-defendant's pocket matched the U-Haul truck number.
I mean, it doesn't have to be signed by
Read
the judge, actually.
defendant
it just
prepared
has to be signed
text.
and
You
sworn.
expressly understood and waive. Okay, so we got that. Now,
While you're looking,
how long has
do
the
you
defendant
happen
been
to
in
see
custody?
This guy's current record right now. What's going on with this guy?
The third, Your Honor.
Third. Okay. All right, sir, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance. To pretrial release, you're going to have a GPS monitor. I'm going to waive the cost of the monitor. I'm going to order, sir, that you have a curfew every night. You must be in your parents' home by 8 p.m. You're going to be required to start. Where do you go to school?
I'm not in school right now, sir. I'm trying to work as much as I can, though. I do
Where were you in
carpentry.
school last?
North University, sir.
Okay, so
It's alternative school.
8 p.m. Did you finish the school?
I finished 11th grade. I would be in 12th grade if I went back.
All right, I'm going to require. How often do you work?
How long would it take you to get?
It's under the table, you know, just whenever I get a job,
Good.
you know, I
Here's
go.
what you're going to do. Tomorrow you're going to enroll in school and you're going to start school. This is the first semester. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're going to start classes. I'll give you till Friday to begin classes. Do you understand?
I'll give you the.
Yes, sir.
Full-time student. If you miss any classes or you're late or you skip, you'll be rearrested and brought back in. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. I understand. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Thank you, sir. And I have Henry Hanbury, Your Honor. He's here on the delivery of cocaine, $2,500 bond. He's requesting GPS monitor if the court's inclined. He cannot afford the bond.
Your Honor, that last guy that you put on a GPS, you're
Right.
allowing him to work.
Yes.
I mean, I'll let the judge know. He may. Hold on one
So this
second.
distributing,
Hold on
delivering
one second.
cocaine. Bond was set by Judge
You can get here at
Gillespie.
3:30. I think that'll be fine.
And
All right. Hold on. He went back to her.
let me look here.
What? That's weird. Plus, it didn't have to
He won't email me.
That's stupid.
I can't make him.
I know, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, you would think he'd scan it to
He
you.
said he'll be here at
Substance delivered
3:30.
was Flacca, okay? And the defendant's been in jail now. Does he have any prior state that you know of?
I need his BCCN number, Judge.
It's 0847399.
No Broward priors. I know that. What's his name?
His name is Hanbury.
He's no Broward priors. I know that much. But said he was. There's mention of Flacca in the PC.
Right.
Yeah, well. I mean, frankly, I believe that's an aggravating factor enough for bond increases, frankly.
Okay. So I'm going to release you ROR. You have to go to pretrial release. You need to be there tomorrow between
Sure,
8 and
people.
4, downtown Fort Lauderdale. They give you a map right there. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor,
as far
did I
as
understand?
as far as Azteca goes, I just spoke with the detective. He's going to bring the affidavit to court. He said he could be here at 3:30.
Okay. All right. So, did we do it? Did we take care of Swain yet?
Yes, there was a 30-day was filed.
Got it. Who do you have there next to you, Mr.
We're still here with Mr. Azteca. I'm guessing he's the guy that we're going to be dealing with at 3:30.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me just look at Azteca here real quick.
Your Honor, before you do that, did you reverse yourself on Mr. Lambert?
I don't know what's Mr.
He had that $25 bond, and
he
you
already put
ROR.
up a $25 bond himself, so I
Okay.
said it was easier for him to get out that way. So I just okay. So
Gotcha. Thanks.
what do we do? I mean, we could reset it for tomorrow.
This is the second time I believe there's someone here for him. It's the second time this person's
Well,
come here.
we're gonna Okay. We're
I
going
mean-
to come back on Aztec at 3:30, all right?
Okay, that's,
Hate to do this, but what about Gerby Joseph?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on one moment.
where? The memo.
Here you go. Where's Gerby Joseph? Okay. Mr. Joseph,
Where are my documents for the second? Yeah, no, I had
sir,
them, but I don't know
you're
what.
here for petty theft?
I just said,
No, well, maybe, are they? Yeah.
I don't know, there's two of them here. Is that today's?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let me just switch screens here, Mr. Joseph.
You want?
Was he? I don't know.
Yeah, that'll work. He's got an out-of-county hold. His bond was increased to 1,000 on the theft. I suspect that his bond was increased. All right,
So,
great.
whose bond was posted? Sir, your bond's been posted, thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
right now I don't have no money because I just started working.
Are you
out-
Bond is
Put up your
posted,
bond.
sir, you're out.
Your bond's been posted, you're gonna be out of jail, thanks.
Oh,
Edson
all right.
Ramdeen.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Where's Ramdeen?
Yes, sir.
Stand up to the podium.
Sir, possession of cannabis. Is there another case holding you in here?
No, that's on the remaining case.
Okay, I'll release you on your own recognizance, all right?
All right, I don't think I have nowhere to go to, Your Honor.
Well, you want to plead no contest and just get it over with today?
But I don't have nowhere to go to.
No, I know that. Would you like to, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance, or you can plead no contest and we'll get it over with. Either way, you're going to leave the jail today. Okay?
All right, thank you.
So what would you like to do? Want me to just release you? That's what I'll do. I'll just release you, all right? Okay, good luck, sir. Thank you.
I care. Thank you. Good luck.
Take care. ROR on Mr. Here you go.
So we're recessed till 3:30?
Yep.
All right. That's why we're waiting till 3:30.
Hi, good afternoon. May I see Yandre Rivero? Hi, Mr. Rivero. Sir.
Hello.
Hi. Sir,
Hi.
you're here for robbery by sudden snatching with firearm or weapon, grand theft, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Those are the, well, I have, okay, those are the, I have a warrant here that says armed robbery, count 1.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, so, right, okay, I got it. Count 1's armed robbery. And so count 2's grand theft, 3 and 4 aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now, State, I have been provided an affidavit here. It's prepared by Judge Lisa Porter signed the warrant. I have an affidavit, and it's signed by Judge Detective Sauls. Signed by Detective Sauls. And are you seeking to foreclose bond and release conditions today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, okay. Hold on one moment. Just give us a moment. We're going to reset this matter for tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. All right? We had a little bump in the road here.
Yeah, we got to get that affidavit.
So, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's a wrap.
We're gonna